Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, bitch, it's herooyuki. You already know what that is. So for today's video, we're gonna talk about some tea. Let's talk about some tea. On Instagram, I asked a lot of people, okay, so what kind of sit-down conversations that you guys want me to talk about? A lot of people said they wanted me to talk about my military life. If you don't know, I'm in the active duty army. It wasn't just about like my military career, but as a gay man in the military. I get a lot of DMs actually that ask me like, hey girl, I'm going to the military. I wanna know how it's like as a gay. I searched a bit on social media to see if there's like any content of actual like gay people being in the military documenting how it is in their life. So I will be the one to update the twinks, the femmes, the bottoms, the tops, the verse in today's video. And hopefully can give you guys a little more insight, a more in-depth conversations about different topics, basic training, AIT, and how it's actually like in the regular army. Now, I say regular army because basic and AIT is where you're undergoing a lot of training, physically, mentally, and baby, emotionally. Trust me, I had a few tears running down during basic. I would like to preference, before I came into the military, I was actually a military brat. So if you don't know what that means, if you have parents that are in the military or were in the military, you're used to that lifestyle where you're going to different countries, different bases, going to school in DoDIA schools. If you don't know what DoDIA schools are, they're Department of Defense, DoDIA stands for Department of Defense Education System.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You thought you ate that?
A lot of military brats who have military parents, they get enrolled in the system. And honestly, it was really nice growing up as a military brat because I got to experience different cultures, different people. So I understood already how it was like being part of an organization where it's so diverse. Speaking from personal experience, my dad was in the Marines. My mom was a beautiful, strong housewife. Don't play with the housewives. Come to the front, housewives. Give a clap to the housewife. After she married my dad took us to South Korea, where I lived for most of my life. I would say about 14 years or so. I went to DoDIA schools in Korea. You know, growing up, I was like, okay, my dad's in the military. I don't think it's for me. I don't think I would ever join the military. But bitch, did that come to bite me in the ass? In the head like I spice. I always thought, I'm too feminine for that. I'm too... And you know, if your parents were military, they were strict. When I say strict, belt ass. And having a dad that was very strict, he wanted everything to be in order. Hey, if it's not this way, you're doing it wrong. If you're not 10 minutes prior, then baby, you're doing it wrong. So I kind of already came into the military with that mentality and being yelled at like, girl. When the drill sergeants were yelling at me, was I phased? I was like this. This is it. I joined the military right after high school, guys. My dad was telling me, okay, so what are you gonna do? I didn't even apply for colleges. So I was kind of like I need something to like build a foundation for myself. My dad was suggesting, hey, I know your guys don't want to join the Marines, and how about you join the Army? Mind you, I didn't even think about the Air Force. I should have joined the Air Force, cause bitch, y'all be living y'all fucking life. So in 2021, after I finished high school, I would say a month or so, I signed the dotted lines to join the military, right? I literally went to basic, like I would say a week or two to mentally, emotionally prepare for my life to go plummet. A week or two after I signed the dotted lines, I went to basic. My basic experience as a homosexual.
A what? A homosexual.
Honestly, I would have thought a lot of people judged me, but since I was really like down to earth and kind of like cool and funny, a lot of people didn't even care I was gay. Guys, if you ever went to basic, you will shower with a bunch of men. Now for the gays, say less.
You're nothing but a prostitute.
You're just going to be compact with a lot of men in one room, okay? You gotta get used to it. It is what it is. You're gonna go through a lot of strategic environments. You're gonna go through a lot of courses, and it's just a lot of things thrown at you in such a short amount of time. I would say 2 months, but it's so fast paced. Physically, I wasn't struggling, bitch. I ate the runs up, I did PT, I was eating the bitches up physically. Like, it was like, bitch, I was eating bitches up like this and that. Like, I got along with the girls. You know the gays get along with the girls all the time. We kiki, we gossip, like it was a good time. And the men, they knew I was gay, so they would joke around, but not in a way where it's like, ooh, that's almost like... No. A lot of the guys in my platoon and just company overall was really cool about me being gay. Like, it wasn't like a big problem. Now, this is my own experience, so I don't know a lot of other gays' experience. A lot of people fucked with me, girl. I was that girl in basic. I'm still friends with a couple of them. A tip I would give during basic: be prepared to be emotionally, physically drained. That's part of why you're there, to break you. Build a really strong character for yourself after you get out of basic and AIT. Really beneficial. And also, a lot of people are like, oh, do I have to work out before I go to basic? Girl, they will work you out. They will put you to work. Like, you ain't gotta prepare. So yeah, I think basic was really fun for me. I really enjoyed it. Now, for AIT, you're gonna have your MOS, right? Depending how long your courses are for that MOS, it's gonna be how long you're gonna be in that certain base. They'll teach you about your job, you're getting hands-on, you're getting bits and pieces of what your job is. And I say bits and pieces because honestly, the things I learned from my job, but it wasn't everything that you needed to be fully equipped outside of basic and AIT. And that's just for my MOS. As a 25 Bravo, you don't really indulge yourself in fully with all the material that your job acquires you to know. AIT was more chill than basic. You still have drill sergeant and you have a little bit more freedom. Girl, you're not eating fucking DFAT food every fucking time. Like, sometimes during the weekend, you can go out to like the PX or food spots inside base and you can go and eat out there. Being gay, AIT, girl, I would say it's the same as being straight. Like, the people weren't worried about my gayness. They were worried about passing certain tests for their job. They were worried about getting the hell out of AIT, because some people in AIT who are called holdovers, which means sometimes they would get in trouble or they didn't pass certain tests in their MOS, they stay in for a little bit longer inside AIT. Who the fuck is talking loud outside? Yeah. So you do not want to be a holdover, girl. You need to go over the courses you learned, get together with your other battle buddies to have like a study session. People are too scared to immerse themselves with other people. The Army forces you to get out of your comfort zone and actually speak. You're an introvert? Speak up. You're an extrovert? Speak up. The Army literally forces you to be an extrovert, forces you to come out of your comfort zone, which is good because you learn a lot of skills. Just become a well-rounded person. And I think it's a great aspect to have in the Army and outside of the Army. So just take note of that. AIT, people are too focused about extracurricular. It's like going to college, basically. Your mission in AIT is to learn, pass the exams, and get the hell out of there, girl. That is your mission. You do not want to get caught doing stupid shit because you're gonna be staying there forever. Like, hey guys, before I continue, I haven't eaten yet. I need to go get food. I'm gonna continue talking about me going to my first duty station, but we're gonna go get some food right now. And bitch, you're coming with me. Let's go. Hey y'all, don't judge me because my phone is broken, but I just got my taxi. We're about to head out to like a pasta place because that's what I'm kind of low-key craving. While we do that, let's talk some more. Before we go, y'all, look how pretty my hotel is. Like, of course, the bed is. Come over here. This bathroom is so cute. Like, I do not know where this fucking place is at, and I'm trying to use Google Maps, and it's locating me to this fucking area with tall buildings, and it's pissing me off. Like, this driver, you will be dealt with, girl. You will be dealt with. I for real don't know where the hell I'm going, y'all. Like, I'm seriously been walking around for at least 10 minutes trying to find this fucking place. Okay, y'all, so I decided not to go to that restaurant because I could not fucking find it. For the life of me. I've been walking for like 20 minutes. So I decided, y'all gonna call me a big ass bitch, but I decided to go to McDonald's. And guess what? I already have my food here. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Like, the sound all over me is so fucking loud. But hopefully it's not too loud to the point where it's fucking up my audio. But I'm gonna eat this food. I'm gonna walk around, find a place to sit down, and we'll talk more, okay? Okay, y'all, I just finished eating my McDonald's. I'm walking to a thrift shop right now. Okay, y'all, I'm in here. There's literally nothing here. I was looking for a jacket. Could not find a jacket, so we're getting the fuck out. Let's go. Back at my hotel. Y'all wanna see my hotel? It's so fucking cute.
I'm so sick of this bitch.
Okay guys, so I made it back to my hotel. Let's get back to the conversation. I stayed at AIT for 4 to 5 months. Then after a week or two before I was about to leave to my first duty station, they told me where I was gonna go. Now when they told me I was gonna go to South Korea, I left to my first duty station in February of 2022. There's multiple bases in South Korea. So there's the Air Force Base Osan, the Army Base Humphrey. There's one in Daegu. I forgot the name of the base. And then there's also one that's near North Korea, which is called Camp Casey. That's where I was at. I arrived there. I went to my unit's barracks. So I had a guy and a girl. They knew each other, they were friends. Take me to my barracks room, right? And they asked me, oh, okay, so do you like girls, guys? Why did I fucking lie and say I like girls? Why did I lie? And he was like, okay, so if you see any girls that you think is cute, let me know. I'm over there like, bitch, I just take my ass back to the closet. I told him that. And his friend, the girl, was like, the mannerisms is telling me you is... I think she knew. So I stayed in South Korea for 2 years. My 2 years there was amazing. Like I literally would party every weekend. I highly recommend you go to South Korea for your first duty station just because it's more relaxed. You also get a lot of days off. When I tell you during like the fall season, you get like hella 4 days back to back to back, girl. Like in Korea, they count the American holidays as well as the Korean holidays. At this point, you could go on vacation every fucking month. Like I literally love South Korea. Again, I highly recommend you, babe. So when they ask you where do you want to go, check South Korea off and get your ass over there and have a good old fucking time. Like living in the barracks for the first time, being in a new environment and like actually being in the military. For my sisters out there, let me hold your hand. You will be okay, girl. There's gonna be someone in the unit, in the organization that is going to make you feel comfortable. Probably has a lot of friends who are maybe gay or are just cool with gay people. Or even someone inside the base. It doesn't even have to even be in your unit. In the base, like there's gonna be someone and people there that's gonna be meant for you. So don't worry, girl. I literally miss a lot of my friends there. I've met so many people, created so many memories. And that's one thing I really love about the army. You get to create these bonds that are sometimes like good for the moment and you might fall off with someone, but those individuals that you connect really well are gonna be your ride or die. If you feel very scared or anxious about, you know, coming to the military as a gay specimen, don't worry, girl. There's room for you. There's a community for you. And if not, I'm right here, girl. Now, is there any radical, perhaps homophobic people in the military? Yes. And most of them keep it low-key because, again, professionalism is a big thing in the army. But, like, I feel like the army sometimes is very high school-ish because there's certain cliques. They love to gossip. Like, girl, when I thought everything was professional, like, before even joining, I thought bitches was like minding their business, getting their shit done, not talking shit, they just doing their own thing. Like, I come inside and it's like, bitches is just like talking all that smack. But I think the best way is just to ignore those type of people. To all the bitches that don't like me, like, but still watch me. Also, I would like to include this because I think it's very important, right? As you know, or you might not know, that the military underwent the don't ask, don't tell, where a lot of people in the LGBT had to hide themselves from being expressive about their sexuality. I want to shout out all the veterans or the people who went through that, paving the way for people like me. The military has gone a long way for us to serve, but also being inside the organization to be expressive and not be judged or humiliated for our own sexuality. As much as I am, you know, gay, and I like to express that in every moment I get the chance to, right? I think the military should perceive the LGBT as, hey, can they be proficient and competent at their job? If they can, girl, you can serve. Okay guys, so this video was probably all over the place. I bet you guys have a lot of fucking questions that I probably didn't answer. And if I didn't, please comment down below any of your questions. And to the people who are part of the LGBT or who have any good information to give out to the people, girl, comment down below. We can create a little community where we help each other out. This will be it for the video, guys. If you like this video, give it a good old like, girl. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Girl, you missing out. Also, click the notification bell if you haven't already so you can be notified every time this girl posts. So, yeah. I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.